On removing an L322 Range Rover air compressor from its housing casing. First thing we do is visualise the position of these three washers with the flats pointing outwards. The next thing is we turn the compressor over, and this back plate is usually siliconed on. It's usually silicone, so we get a Stanley knife and we run round the complete joint of the back plate until we free off all the silicone that is gluing the back plate onto the casing. Once you have removed the silicone, you should be able to remove the back plate. The next task is to remove the three nuts. So you get a 10mm spanner and a 10mm socket, and you slacken each nut until you can remove them by hand. The next step is to free off this wire clamp, which can be sometimes quite tight. So what you have to try and do is get a screwdriver, thin bladed screwdriver, behind the plastic, like so, on each side, and then slowly try to lever it evenly until it comes off the mounting bolt. As you can see now, that is loose, and you can actually remove the plastic retainer so the wires can actually become free. Right, the next step is to remove the compressor from the compressor case. So you remove the washers, and the whole compressor unit should lift out. Okay, the next stage is to cut off the tyre wraps retaining the wires and the tubes, so that you can remove this framework on the back. So the first job is to cut the tyre wraps. You also just unclamp the wire from this point. The next job we need to do is disconnect the little air pipes. There's one here, there's one on the side, there's one on this side, and then there's the main one as well. We need to disconnect these by pushing in the little collet. So you push the little collet in, and the pipe should pop out. Okay, the next step is to remove the back plate with these three bolts. and the last bolt for the back plate is this one on the top. The back plate should now become dislodged. The next thing to do is to disconnect this connection and also this connection. This will allow the back plate to become removed to the extent where you can unbolt these two bolts to remove the actual cylinder liner. If you check out my next video, I will illustrate how to replace the compressor seal.